Welcome to Catholic Mom Mindset, a daily show where you learn to walk closely with the Holy Spirit so you can live the life God is calling you to. I'm your host, Sterling Jaquith. Let us begin. Back. I want to start a series of small podcasts about this talk that I was so blessed to hear a local priest give. So he's actually about an hour away, and I got to hear him give this talk about how our journey to sainthood is like climbing a mountain. And it was so beautiful that I just want to share it with you. I don't know how many episodes it'll be. I'll try to keep each one to about 5 to 7 minutes, and then we'll just see how many there are. So one of the things he shared was that so many important things happen on mountains in the Bible, right? There's Mount Horeb, where Abraham goes. There's Mount Nebo, which is where God shows Moses the promised land, but says you're not going to enter into it. There's Mount Sinai. There's the time that God says to Elijah, I'll speak to you if you go on the mountain. And, he didn't speak to him in the storm or the earthquake or the fire, but the gentle breeze. That's going to be important later. So there's just all these mountain moments. And then even for Jesus goes up the mountain to give the Sermon on the Mount. Jesus goes up the Mount of Olives. I think it's that one. When he has his agony in the garden. The mountain at Calvary, it's like a large hill. It may not be exactly a mountain. But there are all these incredible moments that happen in mountains. And he then shared a very beautiful story about going to Israel and walking some of these mountains and walking up the mountain where John and Peter go and Jesus is transfigured and they see Moses and Elijah. And I'm forgetting the name of the mountain. And he said, I got to go to that mountain. And he said, when you go up that mountain, like below it, there's all these like noisy touristy things happening. But then when you get up to the mountain, you clear this level where it just is so quiet. And it's beautiful. And things feel so still. And he said one of the reasons why John and Peter probably wanted to stay there, and they were like, let's build tents, Lord, and just stay here, is because when they were traveling through the ministry of Jesus, they were just like mobbed by people all the time. And so it would have felt really amazing and really special to be able to just let so much of that go. And he said, it's very interesting that so many important moments happen on mountains. And the thing about climbing a mountain is that you have to leave the world to do it. You have to leave behind the noise. And you have to purposefully detach yourself from what's happening. And there's something very special that happens on a mountain where things get just a little more quiet, a little more simple. And then our hope is that on that mountain, we hear the Lord. That we hear him more clearly. And so he suggested for us moms that obviously we can't just peace out and leave the kids and go climb mountains. But he said, where is your own mountain? What mountain can you create? In your home, in the car, a little ways down the street, in the bathroom? Where can you create a detachment from the world and a little bit of silence so that you can hear the Lord, because he speaks in a gentle whisper? And I thought that was really powerful. So let's stop there, and I will continue it in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Catholic Mom Mindset. To learn more about growing closer to the Holy Spirit, check out our free resources at madeforgreatness.co. Thank you so much for listening, and have a blessed day.